Hey there, it's Amy Nava, and I finished up my first day of level 2 Yoga Fit training, and this is day 4 of my 30-day video challenge, so it's July 13th, 2013. Just want to get that out there. So I actually have a really cool and interesting story for you. I was going to share something about my training today, but this really set in stone what I was supposed to talk about on my video. So as I was leaving the training, I was looking everywhere for my keys. I pretty much had dumped my bag out, like just searching everywhere and starting to get into that frantic panic mode that I couldn't find my keys. And me being in Colorado Springs and living in Denver, this is a big deal. You know, it's not something like, oh, well, we'll just go to the house and grab the key, the extra key. So I asked the front desk, did you guys find keys? And there were some really sweet souls that helped me, just in the process from my class that were trying to help me, ask myself questions and just try to figure out where the keys could be. So anyways, I wasn't able to find the keys right off the bat. And so I had already called my husband to come all the way from Denver to Springs to bring me an extra set of keys so that I could drive home for the night. And funny thing is, his windshield wiper wasn't working very well, so he had to go to O'Reilly and get that fixed or pick one out, which gave me an extra 20 minutes. So I went over to Starbucks and I was just sitting there, and previously I had emailed the girl that was sitting next to me in the training just in case she had picked the keys up. And so she calls me because I left her my phone number on the email, and she says, actually, I'm just right here. I can come give you a little bit of company. And I say, okay, cool. So before she gets there, I just really calm myself down, and I just was asking to myself, what, or to the divine, what am I really supposed to learn from this? And nothing came immediately. But I said, can you just please help me locate these keys? I don't want to have my husband and my son drive down to Colorado Springs, which is about a 2.5 drive, depending. And as I sat there just in a quiet meditation, I get the hit. You need to check your lunchbox in the pocket on the side. Well, I thought I had done that. And I said, okay, I will follow this. I'm very strong about following your intuition, and I try to live by that every day. Sometimes we kind of slip up, but that's really a foundational piece for me in my life, is to follow that intuition and follow what these spirit guides are telling us so that we can live a happy, healthy life. So the girl, Lori, she comes over and she's like, well, do you want to stay with me at the hotel? Or, do you want to go with me over there until your husband picks you up? And I said, I don't really think that's necessary. Can you just take me back over to the car? I have one more place to look. And she says, yeah, sure, I can do that. And sure enough, I go back to the car and I look in the side pocket of my lunchbox, and my keys were there. So, obviously I'm ecstatic, and I call my husband and tell him and everything, but there's a real meaning to the story, and I hope you really grasp this. Everybody has intuition. It's part of our makeup as humans, and that the divine has given us so that we can self-guide what's going on in our life. We have the answers within us. The key part is we need to quiet our mind so that we can actually hear what's going on. So, in your life, I'd love to hear how you may have followed your intuition on something and, had a success like this. or how maybe you didn't follow your intuition and, you really wish you had. So go ahead and like this video, subscribe, comment below, let me know. I would love to hear it, and I would love to have get the conversation started with how intuition has shown up in our lives, because I have lots of stories, so it would be cool if we could start that conversation. So I have some homework that I'm doing tonight for my class, and I'll just share with you tomorrow that little bit of homework that I'm going to be doing tonight. It's definitely related around this subject. So thanks so much for watching. I know it was kind of a long story, but has a perfect meaning. So until tomorrow, peace, love. We'll see you later. Bye.